Formerly on track to become the richest man in the world, Mark Zuckerberg. The social media sector was founded by this entrepreneur, whose net worth rose to $142 billion in 2021, making him the third richest person on the planet. But as of right now, the Facebook founder's net worth has been reduced by more than $100 billion, dropping him to position 28 on the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. The decline of Zuckerberg's corporation is reflected in his own. Meta had a $1 trillion market cap at one point. The parent corporation of Facebook has seen a 75% decline in value as of today. Its market worth is currently less than Home Depot's. Meta said on November 9th that it was laying off 13,000 employees, or 13% of its workforce. That is almost 3 times as many workers as Elon Musk fired from Twitter the week prior, through billions by spending so wildly on its virtual environment. Mark Zuckerberg said, "According to us, the mobile internet will be replaced by the metaverse. We renamed our entire organization after this vision, since we hold it in such high regard." In order to reflect a new focus, Facebook, the firm, formally changed its name to Meta in October 2021. The metaverse is a hypothetical future in which users of virtual reality or augmented reality headsets collaborate in virtual worlds. Similar to how everyone has a smartphone today, Zuckerberg predicts that everyone will have a headset in the future. He has purposefully turned away from Facebook. Facebook is having trouble retaining the interest of young people, according to its own studies. At the end of 2021, it had a first-time decline in the number of daily active users. Additionally, TikTok has been stealing Instagram users from Meta, while WhatsApp doesn't have any advertisements. Before making the heartbreaking November layoff announcement, Meta had already had a difficult year. In February, Meta lost $232 billion in value in a single day. Zuckerberg attributed some of the blame to Apple's privacy reforms, which gave iPhone owners the option of allowing Facebook and other applications to track their online activities. People who opt out give Facebook less user data, which makes targeting advertising more challenging and costs the business ad revenue. However, the absurd expenditure on the metaverse is what has been seriously hurting Meta's profitability. Spending money on the metaverse is insane. In just 2021, Meta invested $10 billion on the metaverse. It cost 10 times as much to purchase Instagram 10 years ago. Former Chief Technology Officer at Oculus, the VR company Facebook acquired, John Carmack, serves as an advisor to Meta. He disagrees with Zuckerberg over his remarks because the latter has all of his metaverse bets in one basket. The Reality Labs branch of Meta, which creates VR and AR gear and software, has Zuckerberg's full support. According to reports, Reality Labs employs 17,000 people, which is equivalent to 4 times the workforce of Twitter. While everyone was cooped up at home on their computer during the epidemic, Meta, like other tech companies, went on a hiring binge. But now that the world economy has slowed, inflation has skyrocketed, and investors are concerned about prices, Zuckerberg acknowledges that Meta grew too quickly. Even privacy and misinformation problems that Facebook has previously weathered haven't had a negative impact on its financial performance. But things are different this time. Despite the downturn in tech stocks, Meta's issues dwarf those of the Nasdaq and S&P 500. The company cut the most significant number of jobs in November since it was created in 2004. The hiring moratorium will continue until March 2023. Some incentives for employees will be lost. They already stopped receiving free dry cleaning and laundry earlier this year. Employers and investors are being urged to believe in Zuckerberg and his vision for the metaverse. He even made himself the spokesperson for his company's efforts to promote the metaverse. Some Meta staffers reportedly refer to metaverse projects as MMH, an acronym for Make Mark Happy, according to the New York Times. However, he wasn't too pleased when he uploaded a selfie to one of Meta's Network Horizon virtual reality environments, and the entire globe made fun of him for it. Twitter users were brutal in their comparison of Horizon Realms to archaic, decades-old technology. Zuckerberg responded to the jeering by promising to improve the graphics, and 3 days later he released an updated version. However, hardly anybody at Meta uses its own Metaverse app. The Verge was able to secure a copy of Vishal Shah's message on an internal message board from September, in which he stated, "The plain reality is, if we don't love it, how can we expect our consumers to love it? The use of Horizon Worlds by employees will be monitored," he claimed, by supervisors. The majority of Zuckerberg's assets are invested in Meta stocks. He is therefore placing all of his financial hopes in the realization of his future plan. Zuckerberg resolutely stated, "I know that a lot of people could disagree with our investment," on the earnings call for Meta in October. Although, as one headline suggests, its metaverse dream feels as far as ever. I believe that people will reflect on the value of the work that was done here decades from now. Whether the metaverse will change our lives is yet to be seen.